Alright, so this week looks like a lighter week, but it's actually not because we're reading a pretty disturbing book called The Rape of Nanjing. Um, and it's weird, in my copy of this book I have the date that I bought it, and I bought it used from a used bookstore, and the week that I bought it, I then also learned that the author had killed herself the week prior. And most of the accounts report that after Iris Chang wrote this book and did all the research for this book, the images, the mental images, the photographs she had to look at haunted her so completely that she was never able to escape from kind of the experience of writing this book, and she did commit suicide. Um, That's not why we're reading the book, though. We're reading the book because I think it is informative to think about what kinds of things we know about in popular historical culture and what kinds of things we don't. When I first read this book in 2004, I was shocked that I hadn't heard about this before that. And really, reading the book was the first time I had ever even known about the extent of Japanese imperialism throughout East Asia prior to the onset of full World War II. And then really kind of what happened in Korea, what happened in Manchuria, what happened on mainland China due to the Japanese occupation. And that, for me, actually sparked an interest in East Asia in terms of why are things the way they are, why are relations the way they are now, and what really did occur in that area. So as we look at this, there are 3 questions that I've posted in the forum, and you have all week to kind of get through this book. And like I said, read the parts that you can read. If you're really disturbed by it, please feel free to skip some parts. But then definitely read the last chapter in the epilogue as well, because that's really getting into history. What creates history? What forms history? Does this event really exist in Japanese history textbooks? That's one of the questions that Iris Chang really wanted us to answer. So what I'd ask you to do is do what you can with this, and then kind of post a thoughtful response in one of the 3 questions that I'm asking, and reply to your peers as usual. Hopefully we'll get a little more participation this week than we have before, and do what you can with it. Alright, thank you so much.